Hi, thanks for helping fix this calendar. Wherever you pop up on, when you click on this link, it may open you up to August 12th, 16th. If you look at the bottom, it may open you up later on, who knows where. I would like you to go ahead and come to the bottom tab, even if you have no idea what you're looking at. I don't know why we have August 12, 16, August 12, 16. Let's try August 19 to 23. If you click at the bottom on August 19 to 23, okay, that's not going to be it. Let's go back one. August 12 through 16. I'm going to have to change the other one. All right, so just ignore that first tab. I'd like you to look at this. I'm going to make it a little bit bigger. So what we're looking at is my schedule that I use when people sign up for time in the library. And let me take a minute to explain what this means. We have two areas where people can have classes. One is called the pit, and that's why you see the pink up here. If you look at line 2, you have a 1 pit, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, because those are going to be actual school days, and people can sign up on another form, and then I place them in the schedule. The next slot you're going to see for first period here is 28 desktops, and that's in yellow. So these are the two instructional areas that we have throughout the day. Let me explain a little bit more. In column A, this is the class period. So somewhere in this column, in between blue bars here, you should have the class period. Okay, and then the two locations, and then the time of the class. So for consistency's purpose, what I'm trying to do is take last year's calendar, erase all the data, and then as we reformat it, make sure that any subsequent weeks look like this one. And right now, we're not going to worry about changing the dates and all that. Let's just kind of clear out data and try to get things formatted. So we have first period, we have a time, second period of time, third period of time. This is strange. From 11 through 23, you're going to have all these multiple lines. This is because we have a very strange split lunch schedule, and these periods are longer than the others. So here, the class period's like in the middle, and it's going to say pit 4, if you follow my little cursor. Pit 4 means this whole pink area is the pit during fourth period. Then we have VDI's fourth period, which is the computer area. So this is the same class period, all of this right here, where you have fourth, okay, and then fourth pit, fourth VDIs. So you need to make sure, and then here we have 3 rows for that location and 3 rows for this location. You'll notice these cells are unmerged. If you're ever like farther in the document and you see stuff that's merged, you're going to have to unmerge it. Okay, so what we want to do is we want subsequent sheets to look like this one. Don't worry about copying this lunch schedule stuff that's at the bottom. This is not important. We're just looking at everything between the blue lines. All right, so how are we doing this? Let me come on over to the next week. Okay, here we have another week. And right now I have it grayed out because it was a holiday last year. Might be a holiday this year. I don't know. Let's just pretend it's not, though. And what I'd like you to do is come through, first of all, and just clear out any existing text, not in column A or B, but in any other column, C, D, E, F, or G. So here, like down here, if you look at period 7, we have students on passes only. If you just right-click the whole thing and then hit delete on your keyboard, that'll clear all of it at once, so you don't have to click line by line by line. Also, if you want to take out a whole column at once, all you have to do, let's start up here on Thursday, August 22nd, is highlight the whole thing, and then on your keyboard, hit delete, and the whole thing will be cleared out at one time. So that's the first step. Let's go through and just like clear all the class periods and any special notes or anything that's in here. That's what we're going to do. So I'm going to finish clearing this out. All right. And then we're going to check the periods here. Let's go back and compare this to our August 12th, 16th ideal. That one is all colored in. So what we're going to do if we compare the two is notice, okay, this is not colored in here, or this slot isn't. So I'm going to go back and I'm going to go up to the fill, and I'm going to pick this ugly pink that's down here in custom, and I think that's the right pink. Let me see if that matches. If not, it's close enough. Oh, for the first slot, sorry. The second one should be the ugly yellow. The yellow that we're using, if you come up here to the color chart, is actually yellow light yellow 2. which is the third one. And I know that sounds weird because it's not the third, it's number 2, but it's the third yellow. So again, I think we have light yellow 2. We're just going to change all of this. A shortcut way to change these columns and stuff is to come over here and just copy the one next to it and paste it over in that column, and you won't have to change all of it. Oops, hang on. Before we do that, I'm noticing some places where there are some merged cells. So we're going to want to come here and right click, and let's see if I can find where I unmerge, because I forget this. Oh, if I go to Format, Merge Cells, we're going to do Unmerge, because I don't want anything merged here. And I could also have done this, done the whole row. I could have also, if you follow me down here on rows 18 and 19, just kind of wiped across and then right clicked and come up here to Format and done Merge Cells, Unmerge. Okay, so you're going to unmerge everything. And this is not hard, it's just time consuming. So we're going to unmerge again. All right, so all these are unmerged. A quick way to fix this now, it's all unmerged, is to just copy the right column that is the right color. Right click, copy, come right over here and do paste. Oops, is it going to give me a hard time now? See if it's going to let me, and put that in there. So that saved a lot of time of copying and pasting. Come back in here and make sure you color all of these in to match the ideal, remember, which is going to be August 12 to 16 over here. It needs to look just like this. We're going to come back to August 19 through 23. So these need to be colored in. You'll notice these yellows are not the same. So anywhere the colors are not the same, you can come across here and again come up here, and we're using that yellow number 2, which should be the same yellow. Same thing here. You can just swipe across the whole thing. Come up here. That might be the custom yellow. Oops, actually that looks lighter. So we need to come up here and use yellow number 2. I don't know why that's not in the custom thing. We're using light yellow 2. There we go. Light yellow 2, light yellow 2, just getting it all the same. Anywhere that that's supposed to be that color. So here too. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, light yellow 2, light yellow 2. Yeah, I know it's taking a long time, but I figured while I'm here, let me do it. That way you guys know exactly what to do. I'd rather you go slow and do it right than we have a boo-boo and I have to fix it, because as you can see here, I have boo-boos from last year because this was live looking like this. Oh no, that's not the right pink. It's that first nasty pink, I think. Hang on. I'm going to salmon-y pink. And I don't know why I picked these colors way back when I did. I was just trying to use something different to distinguish that wasn't too bright. Okay. Some of these pinks don't even look like they're the same pink. Let me try to come up in here and make sure that they're that ugly pink. See how long this is taking? This is why I needed help to finish this up. Got a lot going on this summer. Okay, here we go here. All right, so now at least all the class period times are in here. We actually had already fixed this calendar to match. The last step would be to kind of come up here and just highlight the whole thing, and then come up to the very top ribbon and pick borders and make sure there are borders all the way around, and they don't have to be too thick. If you do need to adjust the thickness of the borders, you would come up here to the little pencil. Actually, that's the color. You'd come down here to border type and you could pick a darker, lighter one, but right now we're just going to leave it on the really thin one. So this is okay. Then somebody could go back and fix the calendar when we get to that point. So this is what you're doing. You're coming in, cleaning it up, taking everything out, and making your cell look like the next one. So see, for example, oh my God, this is a disaster. I'm going to September 10th here, and you have all these pit close. Everything needs to be unmerged. You know what? I'm going to do that right now. And I can just unmerge the whole damn thing. Format. Okay, is it cells? Let me see if it lets me. I've got merge cells. Oh, it won't let me unmerge everything. Oh, because I probably went over there too because I'm a ding. Hang on a second. Let me come over here. Let's try again. Format, merge cells. Okay, it's not letting me unmerge. I guess I can only do a little bit at a time. So like I could do one column and unmerge it. Format, merge cells. Okay, why are you not letting me do this? Okay, I may have to go one by one on some of these. And these crazy colors, they need to get changed back to the normal colors. Okay. Over here at the morning, I have something inserted up here. You can just leave that there or just take it out. Anything that's before normal school time, you can just do delete row. And that's fine. That was a special thing that I stick in there if it's real bright. So just come through, and I need this to look just like this one. So make it look like that. That's all you're doing. Thank you.